Good morning all the students and viewers. I S.S. Pandey welcome you under the Pass Samanu Panchamrit program organized by the S.V. Kapadia Group of Schools and GSTV. Today, yes, I am going to discuss about 2 points. One is comprehension, the other is direct and indirect speech. While just we are assessing your question papers, we find many mistakes. I would like to discuss about that. First of all, I am taking the point comprehension. Under comprehension, extracts are given, and below those extracts some questions are asked. There are two types of questions. In part A, you will be given options A, B, C, D, and among these options you have to select the correct answer, and then you have to darken that means answer on the answer sheet given to you, likely A, B, C, D. So, you have to find out the correct answer, and after that you have to darken that. So, the mistakes that are very normal done by the students while attempting this question is sometimes options are given and they look at similar. At that juncture, we have to be very careful. We have to ascertain the right answer. Just I would like to give you one example here. Here is a question for you. Suppose here is the question, but under this question A will be given 4 options, and those options will look very similar, and students are confused there. You see here, this answer will be given inside the extract only, but what happens there, students are very hasty and they find these answers similar, they are confused, and at that time what do they do is they darken any answer that, but you read the paragraph carefully and after that decide the answer. You see here the right answer is this one B, Radcliffe College, but when you see all the spellings are looking quite closer, and at that time there is much more possibility of mistakes. So, while you are attempting this question comprehension, read the extract carefully and after that attempt the questions. Moving from comprehension, I would like to discuss about direct indirect speech. That is very important question, and it brings 4 marks for you, and this question is asked right from standard 8 to 12. So, while you are attempting this question, keep these points in your mind. First of all, change in pronouns. First person pronouns means I and we, and their forms me, my, mine, myself, us, our, ours, ourselves. These pronouns are changed according to the reporter. And second person pronoun, here you, your, yours, yourself, yourselves, all these pronouns are changed according to the listener, and rest of the pronouns like he, she, it, they and their forms are not changed. And after that, the change in tenses, that is very important. If you are making mistake here, it means you are losing your marks. So be attentive. You see here changes in tenses. Simple present tense is changed into simple past. Present continuous changed into past continuous, means in present continuous tense you have is, am, are, and that will be was, were in reported speech. And present perfect tense, that is converted into past perfect tense, has, have into had. And after that present perfect continuous tense, that is converted into past perfect continuous tense, means has, have, been will be converted into had been. After that simple past tense, you have to convert that into past perfect tense. Suppose any verb is given in past tense, for example wrote, that will become had written in indirect speech. And after that past continuous tense, that will be converted into past perfect continuous tense, means if there was, were given, that will become had been. And very likely when modal auxiliaries like will, shall, can, may, these are given, they will be changed, means will, shall into would, may into might, and can into could. After that, just I would like to give you some example. Here Rahul is the reporter, but there is no listener. So we have not to convert said into told. We have to write like this. And conjunction that will be used here in place of inverted commas. I will be changed according to the reporter, means he, and has, have into had. Here notice the changes. You can see here I is here converted according to Rahul, means here he, as I have told you, has, have changed into had, that is here, and my according to the reporter has. Now dear friends, I have taught you this much, and I would like to teach you further after the break. Okay, dear friends, once again I welcome you after the break, and I will continue the teaching point right from the back session. You see here some more changes that are likely to be taken here, like could, should, must, would, might. There will be no any change. And after that do, does not, that will be converted into did not. Did not plus here V1 means original form of verb, that will be converted into had not plus V3. V3 means past participle of the verb. Here is converted into there, this into that, these into those, today into that day, tonight into that night, yesterday into the previous day, tomorrow into the next day, and last month will be changed into the previous month. now into 10. So, let us discuss this point with some examples. First of all, you see here, Raj said to Roma, I want your help in doing this sum. Here Raj is the reporter, Roma is the listener, and now see how to change this sentence into indirect. Said to will be converted into told, and you have not to write to after told. After that, in place of inverted commas, we have to write conjunction that. You see, I is the first person pronoun. As I have told you, we have to change first person according to the reporter. Here reporter is Raj. So, which pronoun can be used for Raj? So, we have to use here him. I want is that is in simple present tense, and according to the rule, simple present tense is converted into simple past tense. So, what is the past tense of want? That is wanted. After that, once again second person pronoun your, and second person is converted according to the listener. Here listener is Roma. So, according to Roma, your will be converted into her. As you know, here this is converted into that. So, in this way your sentence is complete. You have converted it into indirect speech. And another example in present continuous tense. You see here, Ravi said to Rohini, I am reading a funny story now. This sentence is in present continuous tense, and as you have been told, present continuous tense is converted into past continuous tense, means is, am, are is converted into was, were. So, let us try this sentence. Said to told, once again conjunction that, I first person pronoun that according to Ravi, he is, am, are, was, were. Here now will be converted into then. So, we have discussed some examples into indirect speech, and after a short break I will again discuss the remaining part of this teaching point. Okay friends, once again I welcome you under this program. You have learned almost all the important points to change direct speech into indirect speech. We have to discuss some more points. So, please listen. Now, the question arises, what types of sentences are asked in this question? So, sentences like assertive sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, exclamatory sentences, and sentences showing compliments, suggestion, proposal, optative sentences. So, you have to learn about all these sentences. Only 4 sentences are asked. Now, there are so many types of sentences, but from those sentences only 4 types of sentences are asked. That is means 4 marks question. So, now apply these sentences in our exercise. Now, assertive sentences means sentences may be negative, may be affirmative. So, I have taught you about some assertive sentences in the previous, now means before break. Now, I will add some more sentences in assertive sentences. You see, I am giving you one example. You see here, this sentence is a negative sentence. Now, let us convert it into indirect speech. Said will be converted into told. Now, inverted commas will be replaced by that. I first person pronoun will be changed according to the reporter. As I have told you, do not is converted into did not. He did not like. Now, your is converted according to the listener. Listener is Mayur, means like his. Now, this sentence is complete. Now, move to interrogative sentences. So, one example for that also. Here you see, Neha said to Nehir, can I take your camera today? Now, certain changes takes place while we are attempting interrogative sentences, like now said to into asked. Nihir, conjunction if is used here. After the subject, I according to Neha, can into could, your according to Nihir means his. Today into that day. Now, this sentence is complete into indirect speech. I have given so many examples, and very likely such types of sentences may be asked. Exclamatory sentences, sentences showing compliments and suggestions, proposals. So, dear friends, I have tried my best to facilitate you to attempt this question. Now, regarding this question, if you have any confusion, you may ask.
How should the incomplete sentence be changed into indirect speech?
Very nice question. If sentence is incomplete and while you are answering that, while you are attempting into indirect speech, you have to complete the sentence, and you have to complete that sentence as per the question asked by the reporter. For example, Rohan said, how are you, Neha? Then Neha, fine. Neha replies fine only, means we should understand that I am fine, and you have to convert that sentence according to I am fine. Neha replied that she was fine. Well, friends, I have tried my best to facilitate you to understand this question, and I hope that you will watch the program Pasthamanu Pancha Mrut on GSTV, and hoping you best of luck in the board of exam. Very thanks to you.